This is my husband's backyard sawmill setup. He's always wanted a sawmill to be able to cut his own boards to do projects around our yard and property. And he's got outbuildings that I've shown in another video, and he needs to repair some things. He cut the boards for this building that is surrounding the sawmill. And it's a Hudson Sawyer, and this is the Freedom line, I believe. He bought it locally. The place you can get them is about an hour away from us. I will link to their website in the description so you can check out everything they have. They have different sawmills and log splitters and a bunch of equipment. So this is a log that he got, I believe he said it's hemlock. And this part of it where it holds the log, he has modified. He did not use everything that came with it. He's added and, of course, strengthened and changed things. So the first step that he does to save on the blade is to remove the bark from the wood, and that way it doesn't, also make sure that there's no nails or things in the wood, and it's just safer to save the blades. So once he gets it all cut off this way, he is ready to start sawing, and I got 2 passes for you to see what it looks like when it's cutting. So if you're sure a tree you have doesn't have any nails or anything in it and you want that look with the bark on it, you can go ahead and cut all 4 sides off with the bark and have that natural look to use on a siding. None of the wood from any of these trees is going to go to waste. We have a fire pit and we have campfires. We have a wood stove that we use sometimes, and we will use this wood for all kinds of projects. We've just made some new flower beds out of some of his scraps. I use it for all kinds of things. I've grabbed a couple pieces of really thin that I think I can use for other projects. So this is fun for me as well because I get some of the benefit of some of the pieces of wood. So there's the first piece that he chopped off. It's uneven because it's kind of the edge of the top. So then he's gonna bring it back and reset it and measure for the width he wants, and then go ahead and do a second pass and get the log cut to the board size that he wants. I tried to get a close up so you could see a little better how the blade is working. He's gone through several blades, and it was a learning process to get everything right. There was some issue with the tension and things like that, but he's got it up and running pretty well and has figured out how to correct some mistakes as he's come across them. He has bought jacks to put them on and to adjust the levelness because the ground, of course, is uneven, so he had to make sure that the frame is sitting level for the boards. But none of these boards have to be extremely perfect. We're not using them for major construction projects where things have to be perfect. They're for things on our own property. We have gotten some trees from our own property and from other people, so that's going to be the challenge, is keeping a supply of logs for projects and just keeping an eye out for them and spreading the word to people who may know other people that have trees down in a storm or something like that. My husband has a trailer and a winch on it, so he can go and get logs and bring them home to our property, where he has a tractor to move them around and put them up on the sawmill. So he's built quite the collection of equipment in preparation for hoping one day to have a sawmill. And there's the second cut, and that's a little bit nicer. And this is one of the places he stores the wood as he cuts it. You have to separate it, get some air circulation to help it dry. And these are boards that he can now use for projects around our house.